What's up, my people?
Yo.
Welcome to Podcast X, Y, and Z, the world's number fun video game podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Caleb Pearson. To my right, Andrew Matthew.
Hey, guys.
Andrew, how are you, sir?
I'm really good.
I'm really so good. Episode 26.
That's crazy. I feel like our excitement for these podcasts has grown over the past... I guess because we took that break, but now it's like Tuesday night come and we're pretty hyped to just get into it.
It's such a good routine we have.
Yeah, it is. It really is a good routine.
It's
26 episodes is wild. Did you guys ever think we would get to 26?
Not a chance. They're like, yeah, we're surprised you're even still
Yeah.
YouTube tried to cancel you.
Yeah.
They weren't having it.
Yeah.
We're live on Twitch. For those of you that don't know, Andrew and I run Media Interactive. We have a homepage, patreon.com/Media Interactive, where you can sub for $1 or $3 a month, get access to all sorts of exclusive perks, t-shirts, giveaways, and an exclusive monthly podcast called Podcast Remastered.
So much stuff.
Where we talk about TV, movies, music, our faith, how
Everything.
much we love each other.
Oh, yeah.
And we can smile at each other in that podcast.
You guys don't
more
see it
so
on
than
that
this
time.
one.
Oh, yeah.
And you can actually hear it. It's so magical.
We just stare at each other.
But it's an exclusive podcast. You can head on over there. You can also follow us on social media at MInteractiveXYZ to catch all things Podcast X, Y, and Z. Andrew?
I perused our Twitter.
Did you?
I really enjoyed it. You're doing a really good job.
Okay. I was going to ask you about it, because I was like, Andrew doesn't know how I handle our Twitter.
I didn't. And then I think you sent me something. Or no, you were saying how you were talking to the kind of funny guys.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'm interested. And I did some perusing. And it was great.
Wasn't it so cool?
Really
it's a cool little niche we got. Did you see the picture I posted of you? Yeah. Yeah, you blushing through that dark skin, boy. I like it. Tons of news, dude.
Yeah.
Star Wars Celebration, new Xboxes, all sorts of crazy stuff.
Guys,
Roro's getting an Xbox? What? All this stuff?
Guys, we have literally waited to talk about Star Wars with you guys. He was over Sunday night for Game of Thrones, and we were like, nope, don't even say it. Don't even say Fallen Order.
Yeah, so you don't even... I wonder if they know how big a deal that is. Do you think they do? That I would hold my tongue that long?
I think they do at this point. Cool. We're just nerd boys at heart. And
cool.
We're holding out for you guys.
Yeah, Star Wars Celebration came to a close. There was a trailer reveal.
The rise.
For episode 9.
Of Podcast X, Y, and Z.
I gotta change my logo to that.
Yeah.
But The Rise of Skywalker, silly title, awesome trailer. I'm excited. But Andrew, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was revealed. So let's jump into the campaign for this evening. Story mission number 1 of many. EA and Respawn have officially unveiled via story trailer.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order. Did you watch this live?
I didn't watch it live.
Okay.
I watched it after.
Okay, what did you think about it?
I think it was really funny that immediately after, maybe before, they released no microtransactions, nothing crazy, no paid anything. They just had to brief everyone EA's name on this, but don't worry. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought some points after were interesting because I thought it was a stealth game, and even before the trailer came out, we were talking about the teaser, and I said it's a stealth game. They said does stand out, but they came out and said not open world, not a stealth game, but non-linear and large. So I thought that was interesting. But that being said, I thought the trailer was really interesting. I'm intrigued. The wall running was Respawn's here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. And I'm surprised they fit it in so fluid, and I didn't even notice that's not necessarily the normal.
Yeah.
But they did a good job with it.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was good. If you're watching live on Twitch, thank you so much for joining us. Feel free to let us know your thoughts on anything we talk about. I watched the Respawn panel live for Star Wars Celebration.
Is that how they released the game?
Yes, it was. So they had their panel up. The director of Respawn, or whoever he is, super awesome dude. And they showed the trailer right away, which was sweet because it was an hour-long panel.
It wasn't Randy from Gearbox talking.
Oh, don't even mention him.
Showing magic tricks.
I got this it was so much better than that.
Yeah.
But they showed the trailer right away. I was ready to wait an hour and then get it, but they showed it right away, which was sweet.
Yeah, that's super dope.
So Pinto in the chat says it's not open world. That's true. You had wrote something actually in the notes here. Not open world, not a stealth game, but it is non-linear and large.
Yeah.
All that remains to be seen. You and I had talked, Andrew, about whether or not we would see gameplay, and you nailed it. We didn't. And it makes sense that we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Especially because E3 has yet to happen.
Yeah.
But I am very excited for it. I am not super attached to the character yet. I don't think I'm supposed to.
And that's what I was going to say.
His name's Cal, I believe.
Yeah, Dan says Vince Zampella is a million times cooler than Randy. Yeah, I think
yes.
Your high school janitor is a lot cooler than Randy.
Yeah, that's a great
Anyways, I thought, okay, so I have no problem with the character. Let me get that out first. I don't dislike him. But my thing was how badly did I want to make myself be a Jedi? So badly. It's Order 66. Everyone's going to die. It doesn't matter. I don't have to be part of the canon. this character, like, I
So
just
did
feel
you
like,
want to create a character?
Yeah, I so badly.
Are you upset that he's white?
No, I'm not, and that's what
No,
I said.
I know.
Like,
I'm just
I
kidding,
literally have no problem with him. I love him. He's great.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
No, I agree with you.
this doesn't matter to canon, right? Like Order 66, all Jedi are dead. I could just be myself.
But if he is surviving rogue somewhere, you never know if it becomes...
and that's...
But it is weird.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, basic white guy, the actor was there.
Oh, okay. Does he look like?
He looks like him.
the
They
face
did
capture?
they did
Okay.
the thing.
Yeah.
Super underwhelming. I'm not compelled by him at all. The story does look fun. It's all about the combat, Andrew.
Yeah.
And we don't know anything about it yet, but I know it's going to be better than those Battlefront games.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm really interested in some of the world building aspects, because it is Star Wars, so we'll hear some things that are like pretty crazy.
And that's what I'm excited for, is like even the cutscenes and the missions and stuff, even if it's boring, here's where I'm at. Even if the gameplay is boring, there's a large chance the story compels me.
Yeah.
And even if the story is boring, there's a large chance the gameplay will compel me.
That-
And as long as it kind of teeters like back and forth, if both of those things fall at one time, like that's awkward.
I doubt it.
But I doubt it, right?
I doubt
The caliber of that game, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it should be good.
Dan says the casting is a little bit weird for the main character because he plays the Joker on Gotham, and it's hard for me to see him as protagonist.
That's totally what I know him from. I saw his weird face, but it was a normal face, and it wasn't weird, and I was like, how is this working? It's because he's the Joker.
Interesting. I thought the character designs for like the villains were really cool. I liked the design of the feel of the world. Like it was really cool, and even when the Order 66 thing gets called and he's like building a ship or like getting ready to fly, I thought I just think the world aspect. I mean, it's Star Wars, right? So it's like I just forget sometimes like Star Wars video game, and then realize like, oh wait, this is like in the Star Wars, like this is real. So
yeah,
I'm definitely very hype about it.
It'll be good. And so Andrew, this is almost starting our discussion for the fall.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a November game.
Yeah.
Arguably the first announced. I mean, right, for the fall.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what the fall looks like as far as what's coming out and when, but I see the game doing well. But it's EA, so I'm gonna have to see if the game's gonna do well.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's literally just a single player game, right? So like,
right, and so people are mixed about that.
Yeah.
Half the people are like, finally, and half the people are like, how dare you?
Yeah.
All Battlefront is multiplayer and it's weak sauce.
Yeah.
So I mean, Battlefront 2 had a campaign, yes, but I don't want this game to be like Battlefront at all. I don't think I want it to really stick out on its own and remind me of other RPG games. Because Battlefront has that good Battlefield skin of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I just want it to stand out, I guess, is where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm interested that it's not a stealth game and yet he's hiding.
I don't know what it is.
I'm interested, like, you just run around and kill people, but it
looks like the way the Star Wars Lego games are played.
I got that vibe too, which is weird. I don't know.
Which is just weird.
It's not bad.
There's no gameplay, so we don't know.
Yeah,
we're talking.
That's very fair.
But do you think we see this at E3, and then do we see it any time else? Like, I don't understand the cadence now. Probably gameplay.
The cadence is weird I think everything is weird now. Like, some of these summer releases are just weird.
Yeah,
early
that's
fall.
a really good point,
everything is just... They described it as a melee combat heavy action game.
Did somebody say that?
Yeah, Dan said that.
Oh, that's right. He did say that. Melee combat, heavy action game, which means your lightsaber. So, it's not like you're going to equip all these loadouts or anything. But we just don't know. We just don't know. It might be the first of its kind, sort of, which is good.
I'm definitely intrigued. Pinto says no COD yet. Yeah, I mean, no new COD. So the fall releases are just...
No, but they did mention there's a campaign for COD.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's...
Which game? What company is it?
I know. I knew you were going to ask me that. I should have prepared.
It's Modern Warfare, right?
It should be Sledgehammer. No? Wait. We just had... Infinity Ward. No, that's not true at all.
We had Activision.
We just had Treyarch. Which means we're back to... I don't know. Sledgehammer, I think. It's Sledgehammer. But anyway, we don't know. We don't know about Call of Duty.
It would be Infinity War, Dan says.
Really?
Dan with a fat check.
Oh, he's right, because of Black Ops 3.
So that's good, right? Infinity War is really hype.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Anyways,
with COD.
yeah. What are your what are your wish lists for the Star Wars game, if you have any? Like what? I mean, I guess you said you want the story to be, but do you have any of like I want this to be?
I want it to lean, Episode 3 content instead of Episode 4, like foreshadowing.
Okay.
You know what I mean of Order 66 and all that stuff. The world, Revenge of the Sith had a lot of panning and montage of Order 66 happen.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
the different worlds and Jedis were dying.
Totally.
I thought that was so sweet.
Yeah, it was
and
awesome.
I want travel and the environment to feel like that.
Yeah.
More so than Rogue One, where Rogue One had a really slow start to it.
Yeah.
One thing Destiny does a good job of is super fast starts.
Yeah.
And I almost want that. I would love to be running for my life right away.
Oh yeah, just jump in there.
Yeah.
No.
If
really.
they do some sort of quasi like my character wakes up and then I learn through flashbacks what Order 66 was like, I'm gonna be ticked.
Yeah.
I want to run away as a kid. I want to grow up.
Oh, I see.
Maybe that's asking too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I want to live through the action.
I think I mean, from the trailer, that happened when he was adult, right?
Because it shows him as it's an Assassin's Creed trailer.
That's what I'm so confused.
Guy's just
right? And there's no stealth. That's what is confusing.
It's really weird. We don't know,
speaking.
but I would love to just really feel like I'm playing the movies.
Yeah.
And so if it's a story-driven game, it has got to have that same level of meaning. It doesn't have to tie in.
Yeah.
It has to have that same level of meaning.
I want it to be. I don't know if this is blasphemy, but I want it to be arcadey. Like I kind of want it to be like Lego Star Wars.
No, I would love it.
Like
it's just like
like if it's sort of like Dark Souls or Sekiro, I'd be like too hard. Like,
I don't want. So here's where I'm at. Battlefront 1 and 2, the lightsaber combat means nothing. Yeah. It's as if you're swinging a stick. Whereas Bloodborne, Dark Souls, and even The Witcher, some of the swords in The Witcher, you know how heavy and slow they are?
Yeah.
I don't want a lightsaber to feel super heavy, slow, and clunky. I want it to be...
Right, yeah.
And they mentioned in the stream there are tons of different loadouts, as in style, to grow your
gun.
gun.
Stop.
So
I'm
you could basically...
you
could have the power moves, or you could have the...
Alright. Hold on. I'm getting
So that's cool. Dude,
now.
you should watch the stream.
Yeah,
they talk about it.
I really
definitely
should.
talk about it.
I feel like a kid. No way.
Yeah.
Different loadouts.
Well, it's different skills. It's like you know how Far Cry has the skill trees.
Sure.
The directions you take. It's lightsaber tricks. Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like a kid right now.
So they did say this. Your experience will not be like mine,
cool.
which is cool, right?
I want to feel powerful.
Yeah.
I don't care about the challenge. Honestly, I'll be first to say it. Like I want to just be a Jedi for a while.
Yeah.
And just have fun.
Yeah. Andrew, you'll be able to do that.
Unless they mess it up.
Moving on to story mission number 2. This is bittersweet. Details about PlayStation's next console have been revealed.
Ooh.
But it's not coming out this year.
Interesting. That's confirmed?
Yes. I'm not surprised by that. I'm disappointed. I wanted the PlayStation 5, but yeah, I started speculating we could see it about 3 months ago, and between now and 3 months ago, we've heard bupkis until now.
Yeah.
It's just not time, and I totally get it. Andrew, they announced that it'll have a solid-state drive, which means it's super fast.
Okay.
They announced that it has ray tracing, which means the graphics are good. That's the layman meaning.
Okay.
And backwards compatibility with at least PS4.
Really?
Yeah. Which is duh, I think.
That's super duh. That's super like you should have been there.
Should have been there, right?
They don't. Am I wrong in saying they don't have that right now?
No, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's duh. Like you need if you're not.
The only way that you can pay to play old games on PlayStation now. You can't put in a PS3 disc.
Gotcha. You know who needs to listen to that message? Nintendo. But that's another story.
And they're working, dude. Well, Nintendo's working on that too, because
they better.
They can't get cartridges in the Switch anymore. They would have to digitally allow you to.
That's how they keep up with the next gens for Xbox, for Microsoft, and PlayStation. For me, is
So here's the thing: PlayStation 5, they've already basically said we don't need to change much. We're killing it.
Yeah.
So it'll be faster. We don't know what the controller is going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
But they tested. Roro, you can call me out on this in the chat if I'm off. They played The Amazing Spider-Man on an early PS5 build.
Mm-hmm.
And the fast travel load time went from 20 seconds to 0.5. So basically it's just fast, really, really fast.
I'm okay with that.
Right? Which is good. Which is just funny because once that happens, we will notice it for a week and a half, and then we will forget that loading ever existed. So the longevity of that perk will go away, I think, because we'll be spoiled by it. I think Xbox will eventually have that same situation. We'll talk about their recent announcement here in a minute. But from what you've heard or seen about the PlayStation 5, supposedly it's called 5, we're all assuming it is there questions you have about it or something you'd like to see? I mean, where are you at with that?
Yeah. Rora says, bring back Virtual Console for Nintendo and GTA load time, ? Dan says, SSDs are amazing to help load times. I just hope they aren't super small because they are costly. Don't know what the words you said mean, but I'm with you, Dan. That sounds cool.
Yeah, he's basically wondering if it's going to be a terabyte solid state or what's going to be in there.
Gotcha. So my thoughts are more questions. Okay. My questions are for you. They're like, so I feel like the big three right now, Xbox with their all digital and their Game Pass services are leading the forefront of digital gaming. And then you have PlayStation coming off one of the best years of gaming history. And basically the last couple years of just amazing gaming history. And then you have Nintendo killing it with the Switch. Heading into 2020, who is leading the pack for you? And because for me, it was so clearly PlayStation until the Switch and until Xbox doubled down on their backwards compatibility and Game Pass. Now I'm personally not so sure. What do you think? Like, who's leading next gen right now?
Right now, as in if I had to forecast based on what I've heard, or do you mean like literally already based on what's been revealed?
Like literally, who is ushering in next?
Gotcha. I think Xbox and Nintendo are.
Okay.
I think they're at a point in the trends of the industry where they're making decisions that will determine our culture. With that being said, there is such a large chance that PlayStation still sells the most in 2020.
Yeah, sure.
Especially if Microsoft and Nintendo are partnering.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Second and third place partner.
Sure.
Or whatever. Because PlayStation is so solid, and now clearly, I still think The Last of Us 2 is coming out this year, but I know I'm wrong.
Stamp it on Caleb's name.
They're going to have an incredible launch title of some sort, and then they're going to have an incredible launch year.
Especially if they're not releasing something now, and they're holding off.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's going to upgrade, but I will tell you this, it's going to be hard to tell who's winning.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Because, and why don't we go ahead and jump into story mission number, I'll just make it story mission number 3.
Sure.
We'll talk about it now. The Inside Xbox was today.
Yeah.
One thing they revealed was the Xbox One S All Digital Edition coming May 7th.
Big time.
$250.
People were hoping for $200.
A slightly smaller Xbox One S, just minus the disc drive. I think it's awesome. I'm going to get one to have a mobile Xbox. But that a PlayStation owner is going to have an Xbox.
Yeah.
Arguably for the first time ever.
Sure.
Even the Sony ponies are going to say, okay, it's time.
It's funny you say that. Roro says, it's so weird. As a Sony boy, I'm most excited for Xbox's console. Xbox is just making such awesome gamer customer moves. I think Tommy says they break in barriers. So people are with you on that too.
There you go. See?
I'm actually interestingly also excited for Sony. For the first time as a Microsoft boy, I'm interested to see, because of all this doubling down from Microsoft on the gamer, PlayStation has the games, but do they have the love of the community? I'm not sure. And so I'm very interested to see what they counter with. If already they're saying the dumb move of backwards compatibility, what do they do next? So I'm actually, for once, intrigued about a PlayStation. I wasn't really excited for the PlayStation before, I'll be honest, but I'm excited for what comes next. Roro says, I was hoping it was a bit cheaper, but it's exactly what I wanted with the all-digital Xbox S. I mean,
you get 3 games and it's a terabyte, so it's right where we want.
And one of the quips that, or not quips, but one of the things we were talking about is I asked you, like, are you going to sell your Xbox? And kind of what you said is like, I've been collecting games for so long. What happens to the half of the games that I can't play right now? Right. And I think that's an interesting perspective, because it does intro a lot of people to Xbox. But for people who have been playing that really just want to go digital but have so many games, is it really that great for them?
Yeah, and you bring up a good point. If somebody, Andrew, is prone to upgrading their Xbox in interim, they would have already done so.
Right.
Like you.
Yeah.
Which means they're even less likely to get this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Especially if they have discs.
Yeah.
So this console, I think it is married to the software sharing with Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think it's married to the 3 of them being on the Video Game Awards stage. They want Xboxes in more homes.
Yeah, that's very true.
Right now, Microsoft's focus is not more money in their wallet. I know it's about money, but I think their focus right now is more Xboxes in homes. Yeah. And here's why, Andrew. I'm going to throw a side mission to you.
Throw them all.
Game Pass Ultimate, officially priced at $14.99 a month. So $15 a month, you get Xbox Live plus Game Pass.
Yeah, there it is.
So they're combining the prices. It's not a discount. It's just a combined for the yearly whatever.
Sure.
That is going to be the metric for success in the future. I'm calling that right now.
No, absolutely.
I think we won't watch the IGN charts of the who has selling more consoles.
Yeah.
It'll be, we have 4.8 million subs to Game Pass within the week or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that is how you're gonna gauge
You're
who's doing
absolutely
what. Especially if people are all digital.
Yeah.
There is no GameStop sales of discs or, Halo has gone gold and it's in stores. Like,
I mean, also plus, how much do you hear news about the PlayStation Store, the Nintendo eShop? It doesn't happen.
Right.
The Microsoft Store is leading the forefront of engaging customers with their products.
Right.
And that's introducing a lot of love with the community. Daniel says there was a rumor that Microsoft was going to have a trade-in program to trade discs for digital codes. They haven't announced that, though.
Yeah, it's true. And oh my gosh, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That
would
would
be crazy.
trade in all my games, use the money I get for a third of them for a external hard drive, and then have all digital.
Yeah. Pinto says Xbox just curb stomped GameStop even more. Last nail in the coffin. That is so true, and it's so funny because I put as a side mission, GameStop introduced a longer extended grace period for buying games. So they said now we'll up it to 48 hours. If you buy a game you don't like it, you have 48 hours. You can come back and we'll give you a full
$60
back.
Because that's always a thing, right?
But no one cares, GameStop.
No.
No one is caring about that.
If somebody is a high caliber gamer willing to finish a game in 48 hours or get their experience in 48 hours,
yeah,
they are so in tune to digital purchasing.
Yeah.
I don't see them going to a GameStop. But, whatever.
Whatever they need to do,
and
I
it's
guess.
so funny because that is an answer to angry 48-year-old moms.
Their kid just wants to play Fortnite.
I mean, that was a complaint in like 2004.
Yeah.
Hey, the moment they sell me this game,
it's worth less.
it's used.
Yeah, right.
So if I give it back to them, they give me $18 and sell it for $25.
Yeah,
and
right.
it's like, I just got this from you.
Yeah.
But it's because it's an outdated model.
It's way in the past.
So GameStop is literally in the back of the room. We changed this, and they're reading a binder from 4 years ago. So it's dead in the water.
Doesn't matter who's leading the.
But you have no excuse anymore, or at least less and less of an excuse if you don't own an Xbox yet. I'm not even trying to attack Roro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
It's an all digital box that's half the price of a console, plus 3 games. You also get Game Pass for a little bit.
Yeah.
Basically, you buy this thing and you get it all.
Well,
That's the whole point.
And it's what you were saying. Like, it's gonna be on with us when we go to E3. It's a portable Xbox. Like, it's very cool. Roro does have an interesting point. Roro says comes with 3 digital games, but they already all on Game Pass. Which he said his situation is specific, and he doesn't know what games would be better to replace those 3 with. And I get that. Like, they kind of picked the 3 easy ones, but I think in general, like, I don't know if a ton of people are going to jump on the Game Pass train. I mean, the people that watch with us and interact with us, we are hip to it and we love it, but I think if you're just going in with your kid and just like, give me an Xbox, those 3 games will intro them to Game Pass because they'll see like, whoa, these games are included with all of these rest of the games. Like, it introduces you to what Microsoft is about, and I think that the all digital Xbox will hopefully bring in a ton of new Xbox owners.
And guess what, Roro? You're forgetting something that's included in the Xbox One S all digital bundle. You can be friends with CPZ23.
That's it. That's the only perk.
And we can message each other like smiley faces, or high five, or play games together.
Saying each other. You just get in a party and just talk.
We can get in a party with Andrew and then mute him so that he can hear us and we can't hear him.
Whoa.
It's a whole big thing.
It's a whole big thing.
It is a whole big thing. But I'm excited.
Definitely.
It's going to be super good. Andrew, let's move along with the Xbox news. Story mission number 4 on the campaign for this evening. Xbox E3 briefing detailed. I put this in because we're going to be there.
Me and you? There?
Woo! I think that's the first time.
It's actually landed a high five.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because I've given myself high fives multiple times on the show.
You know how they said there's like twin telepathy? There's definitely co-host telepathy where you start thinking something and I already have thought.
Did you see when I was making that joke about Roro friending me on Xbox, I gave you that little smile?
Yep. There's something going on here. Anyways, inside Xbox E3, what's going on?
We get distracted by each other sometimes. Dude, June 9th, 4 p.m. Eastern, which means not that time, LA time. What is that, 1 p.m.?
Yeah.
So you and I'm going to be there. I finalized my plane ticket to get there the day before.
Yeah.
We're also trying to potentially get into the briefing if we win tickets. That would be awesome.
Awesome.
But I'm super excited for what they have. They have announced that it's going to be the biggest Xbox show and presence ever at E3.
Ever.
They're just doubling down on the fact that nobody else is there.
It's just an Xbox, so they better do something crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be so fun.
They better just hand out digital Xbox.
Andrew and I will be there. Our goal is to simply accidentally get to where we're not supposed to be, basically. Get a picture of something, say hi to somebody,
That's
find
what
a
we
big. I really just want to find a big Xbox logo and take a picture with it.
That's
gotta be one.
There has to be.
There has to be several.
Plenty of them.
But it should be fun, man. I'm excited. That kicks off E3.
Yeah.
So that's Sunday. Bethesda's doing their own thing.
Okay.
I believe it's Sunday night.
Okay.
Might be, and then I think EA is Monday, and then
Lame.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is E3.
That's exciting.
And yeah, so I'm very, very excited for it. Andrew, lots of Sony news. Lots of Microsoft.
Throw on the
news.
Sony news.
Well, no, I mean we already.
Oh yeah, in general,
we
yeah,
already covered it.
we've done a lot.
But where has Nintendo been,
Dude? Where has Nintendo been? Someone tell me. Someone just tell me. Where have they been?
They're quiet, bro. They're ramping up.
Are they, or are they just hyping?
Weren't they louder 3 to 4 weeks ago? Because they launched that stupid VR thing like 3 days ago. And we were right, by the way. It's a stupid hold it up with one hand and then use one remote. How come they make 5 great decisions?
Yeah.
And then one really, really bad one?
I don't know what they're doing. I hope, and I believe in my heart that they are ramping up. But part of me is like, they're just riding the success and they won't do anything. And that makes me cynical because they're just like, our Switch is selling terrifically. We'll just kind of hold out until it stops. But
they do a direct at E3, right?
Yeah.
That's their style.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what they're doing necessarily. Luigi's Mansion 3 is somewhere.
Animal Crossing,
that's right.
Metroid, like all these games.
Oh, and then Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Where are they though? We got some little tidbits of things, but
yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I've been playing Switch a little bit more. My brother got one, but yeah, I wonder if they're going to. They could release something today or tomorrow because the Twitter culture of they announced something, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Inside Xbox a day after the briefing of the PlayStation 5. But it very clearly, all 3 of them are trying to get our attention.
That's good.
Waving what they got.
It's good. It's a good time to be a gamer.
So it's so good. It's so good, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, should be good. Did we just fly through
all
of those?
We
already?
flew through a lot of story missions very quickly.
I don't understand how we did that so quickly.
Because
are we that good
we're just
or
really
that bad?
Roro says, I miss Reggie, but he's on Twitter now.
Oh, that's
so
right.
I guess
His last day was
today,
like yesterday or something.
Today.
Yeah.
We have a question.
Somebody throw in questions or side
Dan
missions.
says, did anyone see the new Xbox 360 backwards compatible games announced for Xbox One X Enhancement, Fables 2 and 3, Ninja Gaiden, and a bunch of Splinter Cell games with preview for
Splinter
the E3
Cell, that's right.
Splinter Cell, wow. The one in DC was one of my favorite games. I think it was Conviction. I think it was a 360 game. That was one of my favorite. Ninja Gaiden, whatever how you pronounce it. I love that game on original Xbox. Fable 2 and 3, I played a tad bit. I think I'm the least educated on Fable, but I know a lot of hype things. What do you mean a preview for their E3 show? Is that...
I think they're just going to have more
backwards
details
compatible
about that stuff. I guess so. Yeah, I don't really know.
That's cool.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, Andrew, let's talk about what we've been playing. Because we had tons of fun last night.
Yeah.
In our Monday night gaming session. Which, Roro, if you had an Xbox, you could be a part of it.
Dan, you should join us too.
10 p.m. Eastern.
Pinto, Tommy.
Daniel's been there for Firestorm. He was there a couple weeks ago.
That's true. We should play Halo Master Chief Collection.
Oh, we definitely should, man.
We were playing that right before the podcast, and we were having fun.
But last night, Andrew and I, for the first time in a while, played Blackout, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on the new Alcatraz map, and we had tons of fun.
It was here, let me just brag on my co-host. He was getting like 10 kills per game, so that also adds to it.
It's so funny because we were playing split screen forever.
Yeah.
And then in the last 3...
some booty.
Yeah, but then I was finally back home, you were here, so we had our own TVs to ourselves, and it was fun, dude. Because of the respawning, it's a small map, it's all very fast.
Alcatraz is fun. It's a really fun way to... It's in between... like full battle royale Battlefield you hated, and Call of Duty you just die 100 times.
And the zombies coming up too. I'm telling you, it's the Call of Duty fast-paced action in a battle royale, and I was impressed to see it. I'm glad that's in the game. Yeah, they that's a dub. Yeah, that's a dub for that. I really appreciate
huge dub.
And I have been less inclined to play Apex. I know there was a patch out for that.
Oh yeah, so Pinto or Tommy, you guys are in the chat. What is?
I'm clicking on it now. Let me see what it says here. I bet you it says 3 things that are boring, 1 thing that's super boring, and then 1 thing that's meh.
Okay. Right. Legend balancing.
That is meh.
Gibraltar and Caustic will get a new perk added to their passive, which reduces damage taken by 10%. Whoa, that's like pretty good, right?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. I see
which
what you're
reduces
saying.
like.
Okay, so
strong.
weapon balancing, the change and all this stuff. And see, that's where I can't keep up with these battle royales, Andrew.
Yeah.
I leave and then I come back, and the gun that was once good, people are. I'm not even in a party with them, but I can hear them laughing at me from across the world.
Yeah.
That I'm playing a gun that's been nerfed. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
You have to be like the person that plays every day to keep up with those patches.
Tommy has like a freaking sixth sense. He's like, oh, they just nerfed the Spitfire. I was like, how do you even know that, dude? It's been out for 20 minutes.
Tommy's a different kind of
He's
gamer.
the one nerfing them. That's my theory. But jump ship speed. Increase the speed of the ship by about 50%. Whoa. That's a lot.
That's a huge amount.
I don't know how math works, but that makes me feel like you're like you're gone.
That's a huge amount.
It goes really slow. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm interested to see that. That's a cool. That's actually a more. I'd say above meh.
That's above meh.
That's above meh.
That's a
one
of those.
We got a pretty big question from Tommy. He said, "What was your
gosh.
first RPG game ever?" Do you even? I don't even know.
Wait. All right.
What was the first RPG game you've ever played?
Oh gosh.
I don't. Okay, so like
Does Assassin's Creed count?
Assassin's Creed. The first couple weren't necessarily RPGs,
I
were
know,
they? They were just linear, like.
Well, so AC3,
AC3,
which is revolutionary.
The Revolutionary. Was that an RPG?
I don't think it had enough elements in it. I know the game is now. You know, it's hard to tell when it kind of became a.
Which also that's remastered now. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
AC3.
Yeah. Which you got for free because of your thing, right? Your stupid thing.
AC Odyssey's like deluxe game that was $30. Oh, Spring Sale's on right now. AC Odyssey Gold Edition is $33. You get all of the DLC, all these upgrades. Anyways, play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I love it so much. My first ever RPG, Tommy, don't know.
The internet's not considering anything besides Assassin's Creed Odyssey, an RPG in a series.
That makes sense. Tommy, do you remember your first RPG? Maybe that will help me figure it out. If you can remember Oblivion. Oh, okay. That's fair. But I never owned it. I only played it with you. So Elder Scrolls doesn't count for me. So I will think about it and get back to you, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. That's such a long time ago. I really don't know.
We're little lads.
Roro in the chat says, yeah, well, my Monday night play nights are fun too. I play stuff with nobody.
Yeah. Oh, Roro, we
Dude,
love you.
just go buy an Xbox, bro. Guess what, Roro? If you had bought one 5 weeks ago, you'd have one, and we'd be over it.
Wow, Caleb's gonna like show up at your house.
Simple
and
logic
force
here,
you
bro.
to buy.
Oh man, I'll get him a Canadian Xbox faster than he can say, "What are you
CAD,
talking about?"
Canadian dollar. If I can brag on Roro real quick, you guys should check out his Let's Play videos on YouTube.
Yes, he's a good guy.
They're super entertaining.
And Roro, shout out to putting your real face in some of your pictures and your avatars. He's a good-looking dude.
You're a good-looking dude.
The animated version of him that he does is like cute and cool and all, but man, he's a good-looking dude. I like him a lot.
You're a good-looking dude,
He's a
and
good
your
guy.
Let's Plays are awesome. You guys should definitely check them out. I will try to link to it before we end this podcast.
Andrew, here's a side mission. Do people still play Sea of Thieves?
That's
You wrote that. I didn't write that.
Here's why I wrote it, because I'm seeing a bunch of Sea of Thieves news, and
There was news in the Xbox thing, wasn't there? News story.
so there's like fishing and cooking. There's a story.
Is that
mission.
supposed to compel me to play this
It is.
stupid freaking game?
Here's what I read.
Now I can fish and now I
Yeah.
can cook.
Here's what upset me. Is because they said they did like a report like why is this why do people want this? Why is this the content? And it said this is what listen to this headline.
I wish they gave me this survey.
Oh gosh, it was people are desperately wanting that kind of role play
Fishing and cooking?
as a pirate.
Have they never played Minecraft or, I don't know, real life? That's so boring. You people. Sea of
I read
Thieves.
that. I was like, who surveyed who?
Sea of a bunch of bag of chips. That's what I'd call it. That game is.
Tommy says,
whatever,
"Yo,
whatever.
I do."
Oh, I know. Of course, I know. You don't think I know what you're gonna say?
Actually-
You don't think Tommy and Pinto are in the chat and like, oh,
Seth-
ahoy,
Seth-
matey, let's get out there and fish.
Seth plays it. I played it with him sometimes. I played with Tom. It's fun. Okay, here's this. Here's what I'll say about Sea of Thieves. It is miserable by yourself. It is miserable by yourself. I hate lugging chests around because someone always picks on me. I hate doing this and that. But if you have a crew, it's fun. It is fun. Someone's on the back cannon. Someone's dancing on the the starboard side. It's a good. They got the combat mode coming. Like PvP, is that what you mean? Combat mode.
Can you walk the plank? That's what I'd be doing over and over. And over again.
Wait, did you guys talk about Starfield? Mine froze up. What is Starfield?
It's the Bethesda thing that they're not showing at E3.
Oh, you said that. It was like.
Why did I say it?
No. You said that like talking to me before. You were like, it's Elder Scrolls in space. I think.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you meant today.
No. Because
yeah,
that
it
just
is.
reminded
It is.
me.
They have just released a teaser of a satellite, and some weird planet.
Do they have anything else on it? Is that why you reference it?
It's their next big caliber thing.
So I'm assuming that's their E3 drop. Like,
well, they have already confirmed it's not at E3,
oh.
and they have also confirmed that Elder Scrolls is not at E3. So it begs the question.
Oh, we already talked about
this.
You said that, and I was like, follow something.
I think it was 2 weeks ago we talked about this. Why is Bethesda at E3? And we don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, Pinto says no. They haven't released anything. He just hopes good. Yeah, we can all hope that Bethesda comes out with another Fallout 3.
In space.
We'll all cross our fingers for that.
It'll be super good.
Someone says Xbox is inferior. Just wait, PS5 coming out next year. Yeah, I mean, Thanks for joining us later, but yeah, we're excited to see what happens. Xbox isn't inferior though. I mean, I can say that.
To each his own, good sir.
To each.
Own all of them. That's my answer.
Right,
Ro.
Let me peruse the.
Where are you seeing this chat, by the way? Is mine behind?
Yours is behind, man.
Well, how do I update it?
Oh wait, no, yours is good.
What's the beef?
Yeah, you're good.
Who's the new guy you were talking to?
Oh wait, you didn't see it. It's not there.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh no, right there.
What are you
right
ghosting?
Xbox is inferior. And
right.
I was like, oh, he had to be there. It's Josh. It's my cousin Josh.
Cool.
What's up, Josh? Yeah, you gotta look it up because it's like sort of competitive mode. Oh, Sea of Thieves competitive. Gives it a purpose.
Is that what we're talking about? We're still talking about Sea of Thieves?
I was reading the chat.
That is, ugh.
Oh yeah, okay. New Star Wars Lego game in development. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, what the heck, dude? You put that in there. Is that a thing?
It was announced like 3 hours ago.
Announced as in some dude tweeted about it, or
the company working on it.
Is there a trailer? Is there?
No, there's nothing. It's just like they're working on it.
So does that mean it's The Last Jedi? Because they did a Force, right?
It just says new Star. So
okay, gotcha.
That's
all we know.
That's pretty certainly happening.
I wonder if that it must be way out. Although I do feel like they kind of can chuck out those games pretty quick. I imagine they want to stay out of November, stay out of Jedi Fallen Order's way.
Yeah, I mean
those games are so fun, and the complete saga is back. Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and backwards compatible.
That's my first RPG game. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Collection.
Dude, yeah, honestly, that might be it because you can customize all of it.
I mean, that was like it, right? Like if you had a console, you were playing Lego. Star Wars.
The one game where your parents. Where they were like, dang it, we can't get mad at him for playing this. Yeah. It's freaking Legos.
Yeah, they'd be like, play 30 minutes, and they'd be lurking in the back just watching, like, oh.
Yeah. They wish they were.
Very nice.
No. Yeah, you get the 10 marshmallow-looking stupid blinking things. What were those things called? Batteries or something? Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I knew them as marshmallows with blinking lights on.
Did you play that game as a complete... Did you go for all the studs, all the characters, or did you just run through?
So here's the thing, Andrew. Cheatcodes.com used to be a and we would put in the infinite coin mode or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
And just get blue coins everywhere. So I got everything.
I
unlocked it all. It's just I did it instead of playing. I did left, right, X square, X square.
I feel that for sure. Dan says, here's another treat from Inside Xbox.
Yeah.
From Phil Spencer. Some of Microsoft's new game studios they acquired last year will show new games at E3. That's very exciting. I hope to see...
the studios they acquired?
Yeah. I'm hoping to see some Battle Royale, maybe? No? Am I hoping to see Battle Royale? Is that overdone? Is the word Battle Royale overdone?
Well, Apex is... I haven't played Apex in almost 2 weeks. And if I go 3 weeks without playing a game, it's very easy for me to go like a month and a half without playing a game.
Yeah.
And then it's 2020. And then, my kid's saying, what's Apex? And me saying, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I was just telling you before this started that Apex is literally gone from the news.
Oh, sorry.
Is everything okay over here?
Wait, what were you saying about golf? Oh yeah, Battle Royale is just come and go. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I got so lost in my. I was saying such a stupid joke, and you were literally just like, yeah, let's get past it. Disney Plus coming to Xbox in November.
Pretty cool.
Isn't that unique to everyone? It's going to everyone in November? Or is Xbox getting it at a unique time?
No, it's just like,
the app, the Disney Plus
DC streaming service isn't on Xbox. It just got announced for Xbox. There's some streaming services that aren't launching on consoles first.
Oh, okay.
And they eventually all do, but Disney Plus is coming, first day on Xbox, which is pretty cool.
Oh, gotcha. I see. Okay,
so it's just if you have an Xbox and you want to watch
Disney Plus, $7 a month. I see it bringing Netflix back down to 10 or 11.
I don't know about that,
Would be sweet.
Netflix is up there, man, on there.
Yeah, they're at 13 right now. Last time I checked my monthly payment for one.
Are they really? I didn't actually know
upped
that.
it again. Ugh. Yeah, they up it every year and a half now, it feels like. Because they know they got us. Because they know they got The Office and Parks and Rec.
Pinto says Realm Royale was relevant for 2 days. For 2 hours.
Was that the one game that was on Twitch and then it was gone?
Turned into a chicken.
Yeah.
You literally turn into a
that's
chicken.
right.
I think
All
I played it for you for a little bit.
Oh, you did? It was so stupid. With the horses and stuff?
That's so dumb. Roro says, I know not video games, but Avengers is next week. My man. Roro.
Now, you people and your stupid superhero movies. Let's do 8 superhero movies a year.
Yes.
You gotta know everything
Yes.
about it, or else you're wasting your time.
Yes.
And I'm sitting through these movies,
Yeah.
and then the end credits happen.
Yeah.
Some weird gold guy comes
That
out and
sounds
says
amazing.
some stupid line, and I'm sitting here going, man, I could use a lightsaber and a bag of
No.
chips right about now.
No thanks.
I can't deal with it.
Nope.
One Star Wars movie every pre-Christmas
Ugh.
makes a boy happy.
No.
End game. I hope it ends the game. Which will it? Or
the new Avengers, bro. It says all right. I'm with you guys. Everyone in the chat, please. I love you guys. I'm with you. Superheroes for life.
Where's Captain Marvel been the whole time? Where's Brie Larson been the whole time?
Dan says, Andrew, tell Caleb he's no longer allowed to talk the rest of the podcast. I know. It's gonna
Shut
get
up,
out of
Daniel.
hand.
Shut
It's
up.
gonna get out of hand because Caleb really is vehemently against superheroes. But I'm with everyone, and we'll move right past that. Zach, I think, is back. Says the 2 days before
Your boy.
Apex came out, I was grinding it. Oh, Realm Royale. Yeah, I mean, I guess when you're like super bored, I think that's it. I might not be Zach, but I.
No, you're right. That's
Okay,
him.
okay,
He's
cool.
him. Yeah.
Games relevancy is interesting, you know, and I was just talking about Caleb with that of like
Star Wars greater than superheroes, baby. Let's get it.
yeah,
Let's get it,
It's
Andrew.
fun.
You got too many watered down, stupid Marvel, stupid stuff.
I can't believe any word out of
Netflix
here.
originals, comic books, movies, hoopla and heebla and.
Wow.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Hey, relax, bro. Relax. It's gonna be alright. Movie tickets are too expensive.
Yeah,
Can't deal with it.
Movie tickets are. That's why I won't be going to see the new Star Wars movie.
Pinto says have to watch 30 different comics and stuff too. Here's Pinto. Here's my argument. He's helping me defend it. He says I have to walk 30 different comics, and then he says watch when he means read.
It's all getting out of hand.
So
Thank you, boys.
clearly Pinto and I have won the argument, and Zach. Andrew is spinning off a new podcast, and we are all going to watch him. You know what, Daniel? I don't even remember inviting you here. You just kind of show up on your own. And once Roro gets an Xbox, he's in. You're out.
Announcing my new podcast.
No, I'm just kidding. Dude, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for talking through all this stuff with us. Sometimes we know what we're talking about. Most of the time,
we don't.
I will say this. We are good at acting like we know what we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, that's like I'll put that on a resume.
We're
to the day I
really
die.
good.
To the day
That's
I
a good
die.
idea, actually. I act like I know what I'm doing.
I do that to a fault.
But the best way to act like you know what you're doing is to just put, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how you know.
That's how you know. HD audio. It's going to go up later this week. Check us out on YouTube.
Check us out
we'll upload later
everywhere.
tonight. Thank you so much for watching live on Twitch.
Thank
Again, we
you.
changed from YouTube a couple weeks ago. It's been tons of fun. 26 episodes in.
Super fun.
Tons
chat-
more content.
The
to
chat
come.
has been popping tonight. Thank you guys for all hanging out.
Also, can I mention what I'm doing on Thursday real quick? We are traveling to a local high school to teach an entrepreneurship class about content creation, games journalism, Patreon, and podcasts.
Super dope, super blessed.
Which is going to be awesome. Our dear friend Jason Uri, he
Guest
is a
on the
marketing
show.
teacher. He was a guest way back when. You can find his Christmas episode on our YouTube channel
Really good episode.
at Media Interactive. But we're so excited to do that. I think I'm going to try to record Podcast Remastered with the students in the class. Talk Star Wars. Because, again, remastered, Andrew. Game of Thrones and Star Wars.
We just talk whatever.
That's
we want.
all
We're gonna be in a high school room, guys. Just talking.
We're fulfilling our destiny of where we were 4 years ago.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's going to be so fun.
We're really excited. Very, very excited to be honored to be
Yeah.
talking with them, and we'll definitely tell you all about that for sure, and keep you guys in the loop. We appreciate it. We couldn't get here without you guys.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you so much to our supporters over at patreon.com
Yeah,
too.
we love
Love
you.
them to death. Feel free to follow us on M Interactive XYZ.
Everywhere.
Until next time, much love and keep on gaming.
Peace.